results. Revenue at 3.17 billion euros, up 4.2% year over year.
Reporting third quarter sales up 4.8%. Franklin Golf Romeo.
The Fed policy will be driven by the pace of the data. Same policy will remain accommodative.
Futures off session low, still down about 1% on the day for a little more than 4 pennies.
It's virtue of the fact that it's an index. Yeah. I mainly trade this on one index, Russell 2000. I intend to study this on SPX, but SPX volumes are slightly different than Russell 2000, so it may pose some challenges. And
I will tell you my experience with SPX for butterflies execution is very, very good. I'm very pleasantly surprised.
Which is the reason I'm going to be testing it very soon.
Yeah, take a look at it. Now, iron condors are really tough, in my opinion, in the SPX. But for butterflies, it's unbelievable, but I would say better than 50% of the time, I will get a fill better than my ask. So it's that, it can be very, very good. All right, so go ahead.
Okay, and the reason we do it on an index is has built-in diversification, has a favorable tax treatment when it comes to file taxes. It's taxed at 60-40 rule, what they call it as 1256 contracts. Yeah. And entire of your profits is not considered short-term. A big chunk of it is considered long-term. Yes. And all indices options are exercised in European style. In other words, your short options cannot be exercised except on the last day. So you're never worried about getting assigned, yes, which can happen, on stocks all the time. Yes. And we don't have to care about earnings reports or FDA report or a Steve Jobs getting sick or anything like that.
Yes, because you get that built-in diversification. That's right.
Correct. We do have some volatile times, but it's kind of normalized in a way.
Yes.
Okay. And the reason that I do the strategy is I need to know when exactly enter. I enter on a specific day of the month every month, and I know exactly when and how to adjust. Guaranteed, it does change a little bit. No, it's not entirely objective. You have to make some decisions, but that's only to keep your capital requirement per unit trade under a certain amount. Let's say you have I allocate $5,000 per unit. And if I have a $20,000 account, I only trade 4 contracts to begin with. If I have a $50,000 account, I do 10 contracts, 10 units. So it's going in how much you're going to spend per trade and what your profit target is. I set a profit target of 250, but it's not it's not set in stone. You can vary it, maybe couple percent here and there.
250 per
unit,
correct? Yes.
Per unit, and I set aside $5,000 per unit, which translates to like 5% of your capital.
So if you're trading a $100,000 account, that would be a
20 contracts and a $5,000 income.
Yes. And in my observation, one of the real success elements to your approach is that you do not have a higher target, that you're able to get out so quickly, so often, that you end up avoiding potential market problems.
Correct. And the way I trade this is as income. So it's a paycheck. If you stick around too long, you may not have a paycheck that month and you can't pay your bills.
Correct.
So, and it's one and only one trade per month. It may be multiple units, but it's going to be only one trade per month.
Right.
And my goal has been to exit before expiration week, which has happened more than 70-80% of the time.
So sometimes you're actually into expiration week in
yes,
quarter of the time, something like that.
I would say so, yes. But the aim always has been to exit before that. Of course, market has to cooperate and things have to fall in place. But it does happen sometimes. You go into expiration week.
I see.
And the other reason I try to avoid expiration week is that.
Thank you for watching this clip of our Options Tribe webinar. The rest of the recording is available on OptionsTribe.com. I'm Seth Freudberg, and I've been hosting the Options Tribe since May of 2011. We've brought in options experts from all over the world to make excellent presentations to our members. So go right now to OptionsTribe.com to learn more about options education, or you can send me an email at sfreudberg@smbcap.com.